And coming up next on Central, our spotlight story featuring a man who fought through physical limitations to become a tennis pro and accomplish remarkable things on the golf course. A story you must see.
I look at people when I talk or I'm playing golf and I say I'm blessed, and they look at me like I got a hole in my head. You know, it's like, you're crazy, man.
You might not think twice if you heard a story about a tennis pro who discovered golf later in life, who now carries a 9 handicap, has made 1 career hole-in-one, and whose best ever score is 75. But prepare to be impressed. Jerry Foltz has the story of Butch Lumpkin, a story we are proud to share.
This is an amazing story. This is amateur Butch Lumpkin, born with a birth defect in which he has no arms. Likely caused by thalidomide, a common morning sickness drug in the 60s, Butch Lumpkin's birth defect meant a lifetime of being different.
As a kid, they actually used to call me Flip because my hands flip like a dolphin. That was my nickname in school, and I learned on real early on that, you know, the way that I would shut kids up was, first I played soccer, and I was really good at that. And then when I played tennis, when I go out on the court with you or I'm out there, you're not thinking about whether I got arms or not. You're just thinking about how you can hold your own on me. And the cool part is, you know, I'm also getting your best, because I know if me and you go play today, you don't want to get beat by a man with no arms. You don't want that on the thing, so I get the very best out of you most of the time. That's the cool part about being me.
Butch is different, all right. Different in that he rises to every challenge, never complains, and with every ounce of his sizable heart, he feels fortunate, even blessed.
Here I am, the guy with no arms, and I'm out here talking, and I'm out here doing all these things, you know, helping people. And what's funny is, you would think you're the guy that's going to come help me, and it's totally the opposite way around. And, you know, I look at people when I talk or I'm playing golf and I say I'm blessed, and they look at me like I got a hole in my head. You know, it's like, you're crazy, man. I was like, but let me tell you where I've been.
After outgrowing his clubs at 13 years old, it wasn't until the age of 30 that he rediscovered his love for golf.
At 30, some fool rear-ended me, and so my back was kind of messed up for a year. So I picked up a golf club, and I had a golf pro in the neighborhood, and he couldn't afford lessons for his 3 kids. And I said, well, I want a set of clubs. And they made me a longer set of clubs, and then boom, I got down to 100, and then I got down to 95, then 85, and shoot, man, now I'm in that 78, 82 zone. I hope I can call you when I shoot a 72, man. I know it's coming.
Oh, it was awesome. It was fun playing with it. You hit a lot. I mean, that 185 hybrid you hit out of the bunker was the shot of the day.
It was a shot of the day.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a blast.
Here's the cool thing.
To call Butch Lumpkin inspirational would be a monumental understatement, but it's when he's underestimated that he finds inspiration.
I entered a golf tournament, it's an adaptive golf tournament, and they put like 30 grand in for their teams and stuff. And at the tee box, you know, it was an amputee event, so there's 3 normal players and 1 amputee person. And at the box, I heard him standing over there, and he goes, man, so which one of these guys we get for our 30 grand? The other guy looks over and says, man, you ain't gonna believe it, man. We drew the boy with no arms. And I overheard him, and on hole number 15, I overheard him again. He looked over his partner and says, it's a damn good thing we got this boy with no arms. And I said, see, first impressions aren't always what you think.
Butch finds rewards in the simple things, in the irony of everyday life.
So here I am, the dad at the park. All the parents are watching the match in front, and I'm literally taking my son's hands, because he's shorter than me, and putting him in the right position to play goalie. And all these parents are trying not to let me know they're looking around, but here I am teaching my kid how to use his arms, and I don't have them.
Butch Lumpkin dreams of someday playing Tiger Woods, straight up. Take all the clubs out of his bag that Tiger hits over 250 yards and play for Butch's favorite wager, a Chick-fil-A ice cream. You see, Butch Lumpkin truly believes in his personal motto that is usually on his golf shirt. The man with no arms honestly believes nothing's beyond reach.
I don't have the perfect body. I don't have massive amounts of money or any of this kind of stuff that everybody's born with. I just got one ability, and that is just to get up and go.
Well, now how do you feel about that tough round you had? Butch Lumpkin makes a living as a motivational speaker, occasionally performing long drive exhibitions where he says he averages about 260 yards. Butch, thanks for sharing that story with us.